Oh man, I think this replay is a perfect example of how I'm very, very good and very, very bad at the same time. Like, oh my god, I apologize because I do sound sick. But right here, I'm playing on my other account, my, guess you could say old. Um, and this is like Griffin tier, so it's not like Crocs or it's not like Cobras. I mostly like keeping it in Griffin and anything above Griffin tier. Because that's what most of the player base is, Griffin and higher. So right here, I was like, it's gonna be a hit or miss. Either I'm gonna mind game it or I'm gonna be bad. I risked it and got pretty much shitted on. Not gonna lie. So when a clown dashes around like that, if you don't go against clowns often, clowns usually have insolence and blink. So there you go. There's the insolence, which means like he'll get his he can do a rocket dash that's kind of short for a little bit every like what 12 seconds or not 12 seconds like 10 6 I don't know, forgot, like that. Yeah, every 12 seconds. And he has blink so for the easy down. So he blinks, I fly wheel it just in time, but I get caught on the rock and it still didn't do anything. Now, normally this would be a very, very bad position for me and my teammates, considering like I got downed kind of quick, and well, it's clown. So if the clown can get the modified drill on the merc and double hit on the merc, it's kind of GG's because I would have to kite long enough as an injured cowboy for all that with the merc and everything. So it comes down to, hey, can the merc get a save without getting double hit and modified drilled? Well, he probably get modified drilled, but can he get the save without getting double hit? So here he comes. He got the save. He did his nice little elbow pad to avoid the hit. So now we have a chance. I'm gonna go over here because it forces him to break a pallet, and that way, if he does break it, I have a chance to lasso away, so his dash won't reach me because it's first presence dash. It's not second presence dash. So first presence dash is kind of short, so there is a good chance I can kite it. This is my best chance to kite because it's not full presence and he doesn't have any blink. So as long as I don't mind game or be stupid, I should be able to have the advantage. So what I'm gonna do is go up areas, make it very hard for him to dash. So look, I'm going upstairs. He can't dash me, so I'm gonna go back down this way. Go make it look like I'm going for the upstairs, because if he does dash now, he'll just crash. So now I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna go down, and there's a pallet here because they added this, so he might get greedy. Flip over him because he might, go around. Now I'm over here. And my again best plays I can do is mind game. I can't like if a hunter's ever doing that to you, especially a clown by the way, if they're just going back and forth, waiting for their dash to throw down pallets, you have to make a decision. Like you see, like watch, I'm waiting, and I can mind game it sometimes, but that's sometimes. If that was full presence clown, it'd be very very hard to. So your best bet is to like throw down pallets. If not, see if you can mind game it. It'd be very difficult though. I think he swapped targets at this area for, who was it? Oh no, he didn't swap targets, he like left me. Yeah, that happened. He left me because he didn't want to deal with me since I kited him pretty well, the rebound kite, and like there's one cipher left. And he just, unfortunately, somehow, magically, terror shook the bomber in the chair nearby, so, well, pallet, sorry. So their best bet right here is to make Embalmer. This was not a bad play. Embalmer should have coffined here, which he did. That's a good play because it prevents us from having to go safe, and it'll like make sure everyone's far away. So now the Merc's doing a really good job crouching, giving the Hunter tinnitus, so he's not leaving. And that what that does for us is it helps me and the Magician and the Embalmer heal because the Merc is having good game sense and he's camping the cipher. So but the Clown doesn't know where he is. So now the Clown is basically just sitting there trying to guard the cipher for tinnitus and make sure no one whatchamacallit, no one decodes it. But while he's doing that, he's giving us free heals. I think he found the Merc here. It's a good thing Merc didn't elbow pad. It was like a full propeller dash, so he wasn't going to be able to stop it, so he just didn't use his elbow pad. But he does have modified drill, so this is what I was talking about. So now he's going to go down and he's going to be on the ground for a very long time. So I decided to code this cipher over here in the meantime. And now you get Embalmer and Magician trying to pressure the cipher over here. Don't know how I feel about that. I don't think they should be there. I think Magicians should be there. I think the Embalmer should be either helping out the Merc, if not decoding the other cipher where the Merc is, because our last 3 ciphers are right here, Crab Shack, and Small Boat. Those are the last 3 ciphers. And Magician is your best bet to kite here because he has 3 wands. He counters Clown pretty well. So now he notices that I'm decoding this other ciphers. So he might sit here and try to deal with it. But while he's doing all this, I'm decoding this one. Give him Bomber healing up the Merc, which is good. And then they can do that cipher. But again, Magician's doing a really good job just, you know, kiting out here. He switched to Abnormal. So this means this is the part of the game where people need to pay attention. So you have a Clown who uses Insolence and a Clown who uses Trump card. What this means, there's no detention. So what I'm going to do is I need to, I flyball that. But what this means, I need to, I can basically pop whenever because he doesn't have the tension. So your best bet when it comes to popping against hunters like Bonbon or Clown who don't have the tension, or you think they don't have the tension, or they, whatever. When you figure out they don't have the tension, your best bet is to always just pop. Pop, it's always best to have full health. I'm a bot here, but it's okay. It's always best to have full health because why would you risk that? Just pop it when you get the chance immediately. Even Hermits, I even pop instantly. Because if it's, they have that. Oh yeah, I have this trick, look here. Yay, window tricks are still possible for Cowboy. They still are, they just got difficultly harder. Like, you see, I just tell him to pop it because, I mean, he doesn't have the tension. And I don't have to borrow time because I'm a goofball. But you see, he's going after me. I'm bad, but he's worse. So all I'm going to do is really just loop here because I know Hatch is over there. It's okay if I don't get Hatch. It's because they're all going to go to the other gate. So I'm just going to loop here. And what's so funny about this play here is that he knew what I was going to do. And look, he got scared. But this is what I'm talking about where I'm good and bad at the game. Because look. Yeah. Trash, unfortunately. Overall, good game. And this is Griffin tier, by the way, I think. Or slightly Unicorn tier or whatever. But GG's, that's a good example of me being good and bad at this game, by the way. This is another Cowboy gameplay against another Clown on the same account. But low-key, I'm only going to probably end up spamming Cowboy gameplay because it's pretty much all I got, to be honest. I have like a couple of Hunter replays and a couple of like Novelist and Patient here and there, and Composer. But most of the majority, I still have Cowboy because I still really much play to carry. Because this at the end of the season, I tried grinding. But if I remember correctly, oh my god. Okay, so I was ranking. I think what ended up happening at this exact moment. Oh, okay, that's what happened. Okay, I think what ended up happening here, this man got robbed. You see, that happened. I don't remember if this was the gameplay where I got terror shocked because my friend logged into the account at the time. But I don't think this is it. But basically, this man got robbed so many times with my lassos. He got robbed. Like, this man, like, I would say I really outplayed him. But sometimes I didn't do things special. Like, sometimes he would just outplay himself. Which was really funny in my opinion. But, Clown again. This Clown was different, though. This Clown didn't have insolence. This Clown had a blink. So I'm assuming this Clown had a detention. Which I guess. You know, if you're confident in your skills as Clown to get hits like that, what do you have to really worry about? And so now he's chasing, and he got the prisoner down. Here's the thing that doesn't make sense to me, though. So I'm coming in, and for some reason, I think I get this, I don't know. Okay, so he's gonna try, he's scared of me, because there's no basement there, so I have to mind game. Flip over him, because it's a short dash, it's not full presence. And all I'm going to do is buy time for my lasso to come back. It's 3 seconds. I'm going to go around. And for some reason, just out of nowhere, Grave just came in. Like, Grave just came out of nowhere. And got his cancel shovel and got hit. So I don't understand what was the game sense behind that. Like, I'm not shitting on them. Okay, I kind of am. But, I mean, I don't understand. This man, I was going to lasso inside, but he, like, ran the other way still. Regardless, I'm going to go over here and body block him, I guess, because I don't want him dying. Too late. So, I really don't understand what's going on half the time, because, like, literally my friend, Maxie, is literally just decoding this entire time. The Grave is just, I don't know, being emotional support, I guess. And I'm over here trying to kite and, like, get support and whatnot. As you go, there he goes again. He got really lucky. It's still first presence dash. If that was full presence, he would have died. So all this is just back and forth. I think I'm bad at the game for this, right? Am I bad? No, okay. I didn't fly well. Should have, though. Or I don't know if I used it. I think I might have used it. Oh, well. Okay, so so far, after all this, we're like 3 minutes into the gameplay, right? And we got one cipher done. 3 minutes into the game, we got one cipher done. So if you're ever in this tier, like, I don't know, I would just say stick to your role. If you're a decoder, just stick to your decoding role. If you're a savior, stick to your saving role. Like, just stick to your role is my best advice, I guess. Sometimes there's some exceptions, but like most of the time, just stick to your role. Like, I don't understand what the Gravekeeper was doing. Again, I'm not shitting on them, but kind of shitting on them at the same time. I just didn't know what they were doing. Unless you can give me a good reason why, I'm just like questioning it. Look, this man got robbed. So I'm flipping over him, juking him. You know, he's scared of me because he thinks I'm like God himself, putting the fear into him because he's still chasing me. But like, this is the stuff that I was talking about. I think like he outplays himself because he thought I was gonna do something. Look, yikes. Look, he oh my god, he dashed because he thought I was gonna go that way. He thought I was gonna flip over him, which I guess, but like literally it wasn't. So if he would have just committed, he would have probably killed me. Really, I could have flipped over him. I just didn't do it because I thought like maybe I could just like save my lasso and like make him crash. Because I got one lasso left, like one flip or one pallet or one save or one chair or whatever, and that's it. Again, with the random grave with emotional support, I guess. But like, I was just like, bruh. Because he almost committed to healing me. And I was like, bruh. Okay, well, I guess I'm just going to chill on the ground. Hit the chair, go for the save? No, okay. And then, it's the prisoner. Surprise prisoner or Grave didn't come and get me. I think Grave ended up getting me, but he gets hit in the process. It's like, pick me up. Okay, so he avoided the double hit. Chasing me because he knows I'm more of a threat. I outplayed myself here. I flipped over him, but like I didn't go anywhere because of the corner of the wall. So like I was gonna flip and get away with it, but like since I got cut on this corner of the wall, I didn't go anywhere, and so he was just able to kill me. But it's okay because right now we're in a position of the game where like we got a cipher that's there because Maxie's been our only fucking decoder this entire time. But regardless, I think Grave and Prisoner are healing him, which is okay. It's nothing bad. But at the same time, like, Maxie, bro, protect me, bro, please. He's like, I got you. I'm just going to use the bees. I'm like, okay. And he just called him back, and I was like, oh, boy. I was like, okay, I'm good now. I'm good. Don't worry. You don't have to do anything. I lied. I'm trash. And so now this is my second chair, and I was like, okay, Max, here's the plan. They're going to focus on the last two ciphers. You need to come and save me, and you need to, like, kite with me. You got to like, protect me. You got to do it, whatever it takes. He was like, I'll try what I can do. I'm like, no, you gotta do what it takes. You gotta be my hero, bro. You gotta do whatever you gotta do. He's like, I'm coming. I'm like, okay. So I see the little Into, the little fishbowl on her head coming this way. So we got one cipher left. He gets hit. I was like, body block me, please. Body blocks with the bees, nice. I feel like he was gonna blink me here, so I was gonna go back to make sure. Killed the bees. This way. He was gonna try to blink through, but he ended up hitting the Into before he blinked. So now he's scared of the cipher pop. And now, again, here's what's something I don't understand. In this scenario, the prisoner should be going for the rescue, considering that there's two ciphers that are being worked on. You see Grave ciphers more than the prisoners, but I don't understand why he's not saving, because no one else can save. The Grave can't save, I cannot save, and the Into's not save. So I don't understand what was, again, the game sense behind this. So I was like, bro, I have to be independent. So you see I'm juking him left and right. He has confined. We gotta risk the vault. He ends up dodging. Okay, so now we gotta go this way. I gotta go for the save, because apparently no one else can. So I have to be God himself and dodge. He crashes. I save. I'm like, Maxie, body block me. If you get the hit, I'm gonna vault the window, and you're gonna get hit, and we're gonna pop. Smack. Pop. And there we go. And Max is like, I'm out of here. I'm like, I'm gone. And so Max is like, I'm gonna go for the window, and I'm like, I'm gonna go for the air because if I'm out in the open, he's gonna come after me. So that was the plan. So sometimes you can bait hunters because hunters get greedy because he knows I'm dead on chair. So if I go in a really bad area like this or really far away, he's gonna try to commit to me. So look, watch. I'm just gonna sit here and try to mind game, crash, and now all I gotta do is it's pretty much GG because I won because it is what it is. Overall, dude, I'll figure out that this is me robbing a clown twice. But overall, I'll figure out what other gameplays I can do.